And now let's go ahead and turn over to our local forecast. And as we pull up on 546, you're going to want to bundle up as you step out the door. And actually, our wind chill values aren't even registering right now because we just have such light winds that your air temperature and your wind chill value is right on line with each other. So expect to see air temperatures today are currently in the mid to low 20s. Your wind chill value right on line with that. And that very light wind could help introduce some fog, or at least help not burn it off here through the morning hours. But a big focus will be on the type of precipitation we could expect over the next 30 hours, because we are going to be looking at a few disturbances that slide through that will need to contend with a layer of warm and dry air above the surface, much like you're seeing here with rain, freezing rain, and sleet all being possible because of that layer of warmer and drier air. Drier air is definitely going to help keep things at bay, but we have a concern for this freezing rain because we have a warm up heading our way, so that warmer air is going to move in above the surface. So as that precipitation falls originally as snow and then runs through that warmer layer of air, it ends up warming up into some rain, but then it interacts with a colder layer of air closer to the surface, as well as surface temperatures near and below 32 degrees, helping introduce that freezing rain scenario once again. So to get all that snow, we need to make a cold atmospheric column from top to bottom. So that'll be what we're keeping a very close eye on as we go through not just today's forecast, but tonight into Friday. Because the good news is, once we get past today, the warmer air is moving back on in, and it is really going to take hold here for the weekend. But we're still going to be waiting for a completely sunny day, really until we get into Saturday and then Sunday. We're going to be looking at another very overcast day today, an overcast night tonight, and then mostly cloudy with some more sunshine poking on through the clouds there later on during the day Friday. So we will get a little bit of some sunshine back by the end of the work week. Temperatures near 32 degrees today, hovering in the low 20s to upper teens for tonight, and then we're looking forward to that above freezing temperature by Friday. Really looking forward to that warmer air coming on back. So we're actually going to be watching as this warmer air dips down out of the northwest, following along with this low pressure center. That's going to help force in some of that precipitation chance later on during the evening tonight, as well as for the early portion of Friday. It's going to help kind of act as a forcing mechanism to really push that all in. So it's going to descend on down, but we could be looking at enough of a warm air impact to bring in some light rain showers for the end of it all by the late morning hours of Friday into the early afternoon hours. So we could be looking at a mix of all types of precipitation, but we're still dealing with predominantly colder air right now. So any of this earlier precipitation likely in the form of some light snow, with more of a threat for that freezing rain and rain scenario as we go forward into Friday. So high pressure departing today. It's not going to dry the clouds out. We're going to still be stuck with a very, very cloudy forecast today, but here comes that low pressure center, everything diving on down with it. And that's where we'll see that mix of some freezing rain and rain here moving into Friday afternoon, where things start to fizzle out, but we're still looking at isolated spots of some freezing drizzle and possibly some actual liquid rainfall east of 63 near the Mississippi River by the Friday afternoon hours. Still a lot of uncertainty with this because, like I said, we need to overcome the dry air, and we need to keep an eye on that warm layer of air to decide what kind of precip we're going to be getting. But just maybe keep an umbrella in your car with you over the course of today, as well as the start of Friday, because that's when we could be contending with a majority of that precipitation. Otherwise, stick with us, because Good Morning Heartland, we'll be right back.